What's up guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create curved text in Canva. So I had previously done a tutorial on how to curve your text in Photoshop, but I know not everybody is in Photoshop. It's probably seen as more complicated of a graphic design program than Canva, and I know a lot of people favor the simplicity of Canva. So if you're not on Canva, by the way, I'll put a link in the description. It is a web browser based graphic design application. So the fact that it runs in your web browser makes it very quick, easy to use. And there's also a desktop application I think you can download and install it, but I don't use that. Anyways, if you're interested in seeing how to curve text in Canva, then stay tuned. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway you can enter for free using the link in the description. All I need is your email. This week, sponsored by Flying Upload, print-on-demand upload automation, AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design automation, and All-American Graphics, Premade graphics for you to use in your designs. And I've got a free print-on-demand 8-day mini course if you want to take advantage of that, link in the description, and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook community, which is growing rapidly. I'd love to have you there. All right. Let's jump into Canva and I'll show you how to get this done. So quick reminder, I put a link in the description. If you guys aren't Canva members, you can actually join for free, but to unlock the full functionality, you have to join Canva Pro. So just wanted to mention that. Also, just wanted to let you know, I created the thumbnail for this video in Canva. You can actually go into the search bar and like search for things. I typed in YouTube and you see they have YouTube channel art, YouTube display ad, YouTube icon, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube video ad, etc., etc. They have a ton of templates for everything in Canva. You can do a lot of stuff with like Facebook, Instagram as well. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that. Here's the template I used to do the thumbnail in Canva. And this is what I did as my video preparation. I was experimenting beforehand and I was thinking like, let's make Biden-Harris Valentine's Day. How can we get creative and implement curved text? Ultimately, this is what I came up with. I'm going to show you how I did it. If you guys are interested, again, just stay tuned. I'm going to jump right in. So first things first, this image, I ended up just pulling it off of Google Images. So in reality, like I wouldn't go uploading this myself. This is really just done for tutorial purposes. I found an image of them, kind of grayscaled it. I did this in Photoshop actually. So kind of breaking away from Canva for 2 seconds because I don't think I can do the image manipulation of the colors in Canva, but went to Photoshop, played around with the hue and the saturation, and got that little bit of a reddish slant to it because I envisioned this being a Valentine's Day shirt. So I want to set the background color to red to represent a red t-shirt. So all you have to do is click the background and then the color selector shows up in the top left. Click that and then I'm just going to select the color red. So there we go. Now we need some text. So I'll click text in the sidebar. Typically what I do is I'll just take where it says add a heading and I just click that, drag and drop it into the canvas. It'll be black by default. So then I go up to the letter A with the colors underneath. That's text color picker. Click that. And I'm going to switch it to white. All right. I like that. And the font that I chose to use is one that you guys know I like. It's called League Gothic. So you can just click in there, type League, and then you'll see it at the top, League Gothic. Also, I like to do all caps. So you'll see it says add a heading. What I do is I select all, and then where it says like uppercase, there's a lowercase a, uppercase a in the toolbar there. Just click that. And now it is switched to uppercase. All right. And then I didn't even really do any niche research. I'm just kind of doing this as a tutorial. So I just typed in like Biden, and then I launched the emoji keyboard, which you can actually do on Windows by holding the Windows key and then hitting the semicolon button. So Windows key, semicolon, boom, got my emojis. Click the heart there. So I did Biden, heart, Harris. Just, you know, needed some text that fit the bill between Biden, Harris, Valentine's Day, etc. That'll do. We'll play with the font size in a second, but I just want to show you now how to curve the text. So click effects there on the toolbar on the rightmost spot. And you'll notice down here, bottom right, it says curve. Click curve. Now you can play around with the slider and see the various curve levels. Now, if you go to -100, it curves upwards. If you go to 0, it's even, horizontal. If you go to +100, it becomes slanted to the bottom. So when it slants to the bottom, one thing I noticed though is that the letters get kind of consolidated. They get tightly stacked on top of each other. So what I like to do is select it. And then where you see the 3 lines and the up-down arrows, it says spacing. Click that in the toolbar. And where it says letter spacing, you can drag this slider to the right and it will increase horizontal spacing between letters, also known as kerning. So let's check that out. I think that looks pretty good. We can always play with it later though, so I'll probably increase the font size a bit as well. Let's just go for 400. We can be flexible here. So that's how you curve the text. I mean, it's really pretty simple, nothing too crazy going on. And don't forget, you can curve up, you can curve down. So pretty cool that we can play around like that. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to, with my text selected, do you see when it's selected, there's that icon underneath with the 2 arrows kind of looking like a rotation. So when you mouse over that, you'll see your cursor changes. I'm going to click that and I'm going to drag it to the left. And this will be the left side of the heart, you know, and we can play around with the sizing of everything, the ratios of everything after we kind of get everything set up. I've only done this once in Canva, honestly, in preparation for this video. So, I mean, if there's a better way, let me know in the comments below, but I know this works. So now that I've got that set up about, so I'm going to do 55 degrees. Now all I have to do is click that text layer, copy, paste. So I'm just going to do Control C, Control V. And you'll notice that it just created a copy. And on this copy, I'm going to rotate it 55 degrees the other way. All right, how about that? Now, can we get that lined up to look like a heart? That's the next challenge. Maybe we have to rotate it a little bit more. All right, wait, I had to go back to the drawing board, so I lied. League Gothic is not the font we're going to use. We're going to go to the font that I was using in my demo, and that is Open Sans, which is a very popular font in web development. I've used that a lot building websites. Font size 300. We'll switch the font to bold. All right, and then you'll notice the curve is a little bit too curved, so what I'll do is I will go into Effects. I believe I used about 80, and that is looking a little bit better. Can play around with the rotation here, 55 degrees. Let's use that for now. I'm going to delete the other side, and I will just clone this one that we just made, and I will rotate it to 55, and boom, that looks a little bit better here. So your font selection is going to matter based on how the font looks. Maybe what I'll do is I'll rotate this and open a little bit of a gap in the middle. So what did I end up rotating that to? Just make sure you match the rotation on both sides so that's equal. All right, I think that looks pretty good. One thing, the graphic I used is over to the right a little bit more on Joe Biden's side, so maybe I'll off-center it a little bit. And then one other thing you can do is, you know, I'll probably just actually, rather than use the Canva graphics, I'll just duplicate this text layer and use the exact same heart that we have in this Arial font. The heart emoji became that white heart right there. So that way it's the same size and everything, and I'll just drop it right there in the middle of the 2 text layers. Let me see if I can eyeball that to make it look a little bit more centered. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good right there. So that's it for, I think, everything I wanted to show you. So I didn't just show you how to curve the text, but I showed you a way that you can do it to make kind of a heart design. From here, all you have to do is go up to the top right corner, click download, leave it as PNG. It looks like I forgot to set my canvas size to 4500 by 5400, but normally that's the dimensions I would use, which are the standard dimensions for Amazon merch, 4500 by 5400, and that works for me on all the other platforms as well. The other thing I would do is I would check the box for transparent background, and then I would click download. This will download the file to your computer. Then all you have to do is upload it to all the other platforms that you want to sell on. And that's all I wanted to show you in this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Quick reminder, I have a full print-on-demand course, 10 modules, over 100 lectures. It'll help you start, scale, and then automate your print-on-demand business, teach you everything I learned over the last 4 years running my own print-on-demand business that I scaled up while working 2 jobs. So if you guys want to learn from me, check that out, link in the description. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, you know the deal, and I'll see you tomorrow.